share these. So this collection of poems, I'll say, is called From the Heart, and it is of 6 love poems that I've written over the course of the pandemic. This first one is called January Joint. Another toke in, then breathing out slowly, like the cotton mouth would stop if I did it right. Her parents aren't home. Earthy, heavy air coats their antique furniture, a smell that wouldn't leave the gaudy floral couch even if the windows had been flung wide. But it was January. She waltzes in her mother's caftan, joint between her fingers like Audrey in her pipe, laughing as she poses for me in the doorway. Nights like these share open-mouthed kisses. We puff and pass and play, queer secrets lying beneath the rug we lie above, queer secrets we grip so tightly until we are high and free. I'm vibrant in her arms while we wait to come down, until we are Xeroxes of the truth we yearn to live. For now, we zip it up. For now. So the second one is called Your Hands. Your hands, lip bitten, knees bouncing, up and down, foot tapping loud, thump, 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 then your hands. And I'm still. Fingers that center my body from the center of my body. Hands that shook are now expert explorers of my folds. We get messy, but you clean me up with your hands. I spill everything like it's my job. Ruined homework, dirty clothes, the left cushion on the love seat, coffee stained. They'll never know. Flip it over to the other side with your hands. Stroking my back. Exciting. Stroking my back, catching my tears with your shoulder. Apologies for crying every single day the week before my period. Apologies for drenching your shirt. Can I have a tissue? Swipe and wipe my face with paper coating your hands. Rubbing your thumb on the back of mine, reminding me you're here. Matching rings clapping together even in the dark. I'll always know that these are your hands. My head in your lap, talking softly, folding locks into each other, pads of your fingers brushing my scalp like a spell. I'm fast asleep from your hands. Know me, I know I'm safe, long as I'm in your hands. This third one is called Skipping Rocks. 1, 2, I wait for you at the place we call ours, and hope you come here too sometimes and think of me. 1, 2, 3, maybe we'll bump into each other, an awkward hello. I'll ask you if you remember skipping rocks. When you showed me how, I already knew, but I'd let you teach me anyway. 1, 2, I remember our contests to see who skipped the most, and the winner would get kisses from the other. 1, 2, I remember when we'd fight, rocks plunking, sinking, consequence of my unsteady hand. 1, 1, 1, 1. You'd find me and kiss me into the next dimension. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I remember my proposal in the heat of the moment, our spot, skipping rocks, for someday to be yours forever. 1, 2, 3. I remember your rejection, but promised it wasn't because you didn't love me, just not right now. We weren't ready. 1, 2. We could have been anything. We could have been anything. 1, 2. I'll wait for you, I said, sinking rocks into the water, plunking. 1, 1, 1, 1. You didn't come to us. This is the fourth one. It's called The Night. Some days you look like everything, like all the world's brightest lights at once. The prettiest I've ever seen, better than I could even imagine on my own. You look like God's promise, his gift finally granted. I'm left to untangle how I became so worthy. Some days you look like anything, anything from the past, all the fears I fear and all the hurt I hurt, the ugliest parts of myself, a mirror, a reflection of the darkness I feel inside. I don't have to imagine, it's familiar, it's comforting to know what to expect. Every day, I crave for something in between, a you that is brave enough to cut down vines and slay dragons and walk through fires just to get my heart, to remind me that the dangers are made up. It isn't fair that you have to be a knight, but at least I know someone is outside the castle to take me away once I claw my way through. This fifth one is called Dashboard of Love. I must really breath, I kiss you anyway. A bitter scent I've come to know in our rolling home. Steel walls, seatbelt clicks, and dreams discussed on clouds of exhaust. Your words are sharp with wake-up tongue, yet I am hung on every lyric. A symphony that leaves through only 3 windows. Mine will work soon. We christen the gravel on our late nights, the dashboard hula our guard. As knees knock, toes stub, teeth clank together, and we laugh, and we carry on. It's here, in our rolling home, that I've embraced imperfection, where I can always just be, you and I, performing for only each other, without performing at all. Your tasteless buds touch mine in breathing. It's irony that nothing smell on the everyman. And this is the last one, and it's called Mixed. And even though it ain't the 90s, I made you a mixtape like it was. Burned on cassette to play in your beat-up truck on your way back home. Take death holding your hand through the highway exits. On this tape, I'm your forever passenger, crooning as you cruise, steady bass loud enough to keep you awake. A drive will lull your ass to sleep, and quickly. Lyrics carefully crafted, telling you words I'll never say aloud, knowing through the music they will never go unheard. I'll call hourly and hear my tracks bleed in the background against the wind, and the scrunch of your voice as you hold the phone in your neck, keeping your hands free for the wheel. Bluetooth was not your friend. And when I ask you how far you are, you always reply the same. Away from you is always too far.